Hello everyone, my name is Jessica. I am 34 years old. I live in Miami, Florida, and I came to visit this beautiful sacred space around 30 days ago, and I'm already back. Due to its beauty, I went back home where I live in Florida and started listening to all of the hymns and all of the music from the song circles that they have here. And it just brought me back to what I now can call home again. At first I was a guest, and now I returned to teach some yoga and also help as service to the next people that are coming in. My journey with the beautiful mother ayahuasca and other plant medicines began around 6 years ago. I was battling with some addictions and just behaviors that were no longer serving me. And this experience here in the middle of the jungle in Costa Rica was extremely special because it ended up being something different than anything I experienced before. I always had a dream to come to Costa Rica, and I wasn't sure why. And I had this calling that was synchronized in the perfect moment. And as I got here and experienced the medicine that was made here in this land, that is served by the people that are opening their house to us, was very, very special. It was different than what I could have wished for myself. And it comes to show me how graceful this plant is, this medicine is, because it gave me so much more than what I expected or what I believed I needed. Through the Song Circle book, which is so beautiful placed together, it taught me how to dive deeper inside of myself. So it's like navigating each song that we sing and experiencing being outside with this beautiful, beautiful jungle, with the sounds of nature, staying sometimes without that contact that is so, at least for me, I was so used to being busy all the time, that when I came here for a week that I stayed last month, everything slowed down. And I could see things, I could hear things, I could just connect more with the reintegration of the process of drinking medicine. Drinking medicine for me was something that changed my life forever. I get so excited to now be a part of people's journey when they're going to drink medicine for the first time. I have goosebumps right now because it's so special. It's a prayer that we place into that medicine, and this place allowed that prayer to be translated into community, into cooking together, into singing together, not only being part of a ceremony where we are experiencing the deepest part of our soul, but to be able to talk to someone after that and really open up to yourself. And that is what it brought me. It brought me an experience of complete beauty. As I returned to Miami, it was challenging for me due to so much truth that I experienced here in this sanctuary. So I'm forever grateful to be part of it, to come back, and I know that this is part of a new home. The people that I meet here are completely transformed after this short period of time with the medicines. Something else that I experienced here for the first time as I did is the sweat lodge, which we also had the opportunity to work with different medicines. Sometimes there is the medicine of San Pedro or peyote, and everything is done in such a sacred, ritualistic way that the connection I received was with my ancestors, with my grandfathers, with my abuelito, with my abuelita. It was not a connection only with my lifetime, but how I could then start healing past generations, things that might have been blocked in my body were released, and it was done in a way that it was deep. I never walked out of a sweat lodge before, but I did yesterday, and I'm super happy to say that I did, because it's about embracing who we are, where we are, and what we can do from here to learn and help each other in that process. So I'm a very, very happy customer. So when I arrived at this beautiful land, it was straight from the airport very late at night. It was around 1:30 a.m. when I got here, and I went straight into the room and slept. And when I woke up in the morning and I came outside, something was different in the colors of nature, on my breath. Something was different energetically. I'm very sensitive to vibration, and I could feel, even trying to walk, that it was filled with magic. It's so magical, this space. And that magic started talking to me, almost like whispers. It was the way that a toucan would fly by, or the birds would just magically be part of my morning, or the rain would start falling. A lot of magic as nature communicates in this space. Nature is so alive here because the land is so taken care of. I received that same day a tour around the property, in which I was taught by, about every plant, about every fruit, about how the land works, about how this community works to sustain itself. And that made me really, really appreciative of everything that goes behind the scenes for my experience to be here, to happen. I was taking pictures of every single vegetable and fruit because it tasted like something I never tasted before in my whole life. From carrots to teas, from herbs that were gathered in the garden and then just adding hot water. It's really, really, it's really beautiful to be part of something in which I came to realize that we don't really need to spend so much money and effort and stress on going into the supermarket or driving. Everything is here in nature. And this place provides that experience. What we gather from the garden, we cook in the kitchen, we pray, and we share. And that is very, very, very special. So after all of that experience, in which I was already completely excited to return and come back for more, we started playing music at night. The music is a very big part of the healing because it carries message through vibration and frequency. And I have not sang once here with this group, with this community, in which the music was not filled with vibration. The songs here are not just sang, they are prayed, and I feel it in my body. I could not stop listening to the songs when I went back home every single day, with the remembrance of the magic this place holds in that simple melody that brings so much memory. Also, waking up in a place that has a river so close by, to wake up and to feel the energy of the space and to be able to go down the river and to bless your crown and to do my prayers, and then to go up the temple where there's yoga, the most beautiful temple, gazing to nature, the sun touching that green, beautiful heart space. I just felt like it was touching my whole soul. And there are also some waterfalls around here that are a little bit bigger, that you get to go hiking and just trekking, and mainly just placed my hands into the hands of God, and it said everything is okay, just slow down, take it in, welcome home. So that is my experience with this space.